Well, guys, we are kicking off the 2023 day-by-day series in Montana antelope hunting once again. Jalen last year had the tag for a worse unit, trophy potential-wise. Easier to draw. I drew this tag this year. Jalen's not here yet. I actually have 3 days of scouting before season opens. This is Wednesday, and it's actually kind of coming to a close. I bow hunted this unit 2018, I believe, and there were antelope everywhere. I was really looking forward to coming back, and so far I have not seen much at all. I finally saw 2 little tiny bucks after a little while, and then I saw a couple groups farther away on private that were around the same area, and actually the 2 bucks were on private too. But yeah, so hopes aren't super high right now. I'm really happy we got out here, or I got out here for 3 days of scouting. I'm gonna have 2 full days, Thursday and Friday, tomorrow and the next day. Today was kind of a half day, and I am just crossing out area. Alright, well, second day of scouting here in Montana. I got some company today. My sister's fiance, Jaden Munier's out here with me. He's actually bringing me some luck. We're finding some decent bucks. We had 2 right away this morning that were probably the 2 best ones we saw all trip. The one on the left, I think, is heavier. That's the only nice thing about him. Because when the one on the right looks sideways, he doesn't look as... Yeah, it's like, okay, he's not as impressive. It's kind of like the tail of 2 bucks there. If they were the same buck put together, I'd be really excited about them. Like, the one on the left that looks at you and you're like, eh. He looks at the side and it's like, oh, nice. And then...
Gosh, I don't know which one I should...
See, like, right there, the one on the right doesn't look as nice.
No.
But we worked our way kind of this oil field patch, and there's a ton of roads in there. Never really saw like the bucks we were looking for. We're just getting a little something to eat now, a little salami sandwiches. We're gonna head into some different country, some stuff that I did back in 2018, and hopefully find a few more bigger bucks. We found some antelope finally, but just nothing good. I mean, nothing above, I doubt anything in the 70-inch mark. So see if anything turns up. Just another really windy day, so see what we can find. Definitely not as massive. Well, it is October 6th. I'm out here in Montana for the 3rd day of scouting, and so far have not turned up much. Kind of narrowed down the area. We X'd off a bunch of area that I was curious about, so today my plan is to just get a better look at that area that we kind of narrowed down. A couple new spots I'm going to check out now, actually, and hopefully find a goat and put them to bed tonight, come back tomorrow and shoot them. Tomorrow's opening day, so numbers are not good out here. Finally saw the big buck that we saw on private yesterday, and guess what? It's still on private today. Not by a lot, by about 30 yards, but there's a fence line there, and instead of going across like when he sees my vehicle coming, because it is off the road, he doesn't go to the public. He runs at me because there's a fence line there and crosses the road and goes into private. So I don't know. I was kind of hoping to come back and see him across the fence line on the public stuff and kind of watch him all day, but nice buck, nothing stupid good. Tried to get some video of him, but the Olin did well. It's just all of a sudden my iPhone kept focusing different, and I was trying to focus it on the spotting scope, and I don't know how well I did, because as soon as I got it set up, they were heading out. So I might try a totally different area, a little farther north. Maybe the winter was better up there. So give it a try, keep looking around, putting a lot of miles on the pickup. Little update, still can't find anything. I went about 100 miles away from where I was just to see if they're wintering better. I kind of heard they were, and I can't find anything up here either. So I'm finally making the call that I probably should have made a while ago. I'm going back to the, I call it the oil field patch, because there's a bunch of roads and everything around there, but that's where I saw the most antelope, and I kind of wanted to get out of there because there were so many roads, and I feel like it's just going to be like a zoo on opening day. But I'm hoping to find some kind of like hidden little parts. It's basically a checkerboard piece of land, with public and private. So I'm hoping to find something where behind a hill there's a big one hiding in there or something. But I think that's where I'm going to spend the rest of my day. It's just about 10 o'clock. So it'll take me about an hour and a half to get there, and then I'll cruise around there for the rest of the day and walk out onto some points and hopefully find a big one. But my goal now is to find the biggest antelope that's in that area and pinpoint them for tomorrow. Well, I'm just watching a buck that me and Jaden found yesterday. There was actually two of them yesterday. There's only him here today. A little piece of state land, but got the Olin going, or Olin, or however you say it, but nothing super impressive, but he has good prongs and good mass, but that's about it. Definitely probably the best buck I've seen around here anyway, so we'll see. Well, I'm sitting here looking at the buck I call the Mirage buck, because when I saw him the first time, the Mirage was so bad that I could tell it was a decent buck. I mean, for what I've seen around here. The other one in that state land might be bigger, maybe. Not a bad buck. I think if we get a chance at him tomorrow, we'll take it. But he was with a bunch of does earlier. I don't know where they went, but he's just sitting down relaxing. been here about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just watching this group with this buck. They got up and started feeding, and they haven't moved a long ways. I mean, honestly, they're probably within 50 yards of where they started. The benefits of scouting, I mean, it took me 3 days to find a buck that I would be happy to shoot. And I mean, that's with nobody else around, so yeah. And antelope hunting, it's one of those deals. I mean, it's as hard as you want to make it in most areas. I mean, the numbers are down here, but I'm scouting because I want to get the biggest buck I can. It'd be easy to just come out here and lay one over tomorrow in the first hour, just keep driving the roads. And I know some guys are they teased me when I told them I was coming out for 3 days to scout antelope. They could not believe that I would go out for 3 days to scout antelope, but it's all about having fun, and what's fun for me is trying to get a good representative of the area that we're hunting, and I feel like this buck would be. I mean, it's the biggest buck I saw on public land. I think it's obviously always tough to judge pronghorn, but nice buck. Should be in for a fun morning tomorrow.
Well, it is October 7th, 2023. Roughly, would be 2:30 normal time for us, but 1:30 mountain time. We had a football game tonight, so I had to drive 4 hours after the game to get here. So I just rolled in. I believe Nick said we're leaving around 5:30. So it's gonna be an early one. I'll see you guys in a couple hours, I guess.